Hi, I'm Felipa, and this is day 28 of reading the Bible, and this is my year-long reading plan. So here we are at the very end of Leviticus. We start with chapter 26, blessings for obedience. And God basically says, I will give you peace in the land. I will give you rain and good seed and good food, and you shall be very blessed as long as you have obedience for all the rules that I have said to you. Then he lists out the curses for disobedience. And in chapter 26, verse 17, he says, and I will set my face against you, and you shall be slain before your enemies. They that hate you shall reign over you, and ye shall flee when none pursueth you. I really like this line because it basically says that if you sin and if you have disobedience, even if you're not getting punished immediately in the moment, you will know you've done wrong, and you will have fear. You will be running. You will be anxious. You will be scared. You'll be afraid, even when nobody is pursuing you, because the fear is in your mind. And so I really like that line. And then we continue on more for about punishment for these disobediences, including basically the Lord casting you out and punishing you for everything. And I find this interesting too. This is continuing from chapter 26, verse 37, and it says, and ye shall have no power to stand before your enemies. And I really see that as, when you're disobedient and if you're not following the commandments of God and respecting him and his rules and what he's ordained, when you stand in before your enemies, you're not going to have power. And I don't think that means like physical power, like swords or guns or anything like that, but more so mentally and spiritually and faith based. You will have no power to stand before your enemies because morally you're broken. Morally, you've sinned. And also you don't have God's support behind you, which includes that spirituality, that faithfulness, that confidence in who you are. And so God continues to say he's going to remember those who repent. So he won't totally cast them out. He will remember that they accepted their sins. And then he talks about some of the gifts that are pledged to God, some of the animals that are accepted, some of the ways that money is estimated per person, if it's a month-old child versus a female versus a male, how many shekels there's an estimation for each of the gifts pledged to the Lord. And this is actually where we end Leviticus. And so once again, a couple more instructions on rules for gifts pledged to God and how they shall be redeemed and what God is accepting as a gift in the first place. Tomorrow is day 29, and I will start the book of Numbers. So I will see you then, and I'm excited to see what else I will learn. Bye.